Hi, I'm Kathy Pfeffer-Hahn and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm sharing the ins and outs of pensions, defined benefit plans and defined contribution plans. A defined benefit pension is a retirement plan where the benefits are provided to the employees. They're predetermined by factors such as salary history, length of service, and age at retirement. The distinguishing features of a defined benefit pension is that the employer bears the investment risk and ensures that the specific benefit amounts, typically a monthly payment for the employees throughout their retirement years. This provides employees with the advantage of a secure and predictable income stream during their retirement, as the employer is responsible for funding and managing the pension to meet the future benefit obligations to the employee. Pension plans are a great benefit if you can get it. These plans, including the largest pension plan, Social Security, is when you pay in a specific amount every paycheck and then it's managed for you, growing the money so that once you retire, you'll get a monthly payment for the rest of your life. But many of us have our own savings vehicles, and that just means the type of savings plans that you have. This could include IRAs that are 401ks or 403b accounts, and they're called defined contribution plans or DC plans. And it means that the employee contributes a fixed amount or a percentage of their paycheck to an account that's intended to fund their retirements. In addition, the sponsor company can match a portion of the employee contributions as an added benefit. And here's the key difference between these two plans. A defined benefit guarantees a specific retirement benefit determined by the employer, while a defined contribution plan allows employees to accumulate retirement savings based on contributions and investment returns without a predefined benefit amount. And I'd like to help you keep track of your retirement plans and all the rest of your accounts, like your monthly spending and expenses and net worth. You can do that by ordering my book, Finances and Your Spending Planner Workbook. The link is down below. Even if you have a defined benefit plan, you may contribute to your 401k plan or your 403b. These plans grow based on what you have chosen to invest. Of course, as the market goes up and down, so does our investment money. Then in retirement, you can choose how much to withdraw, but you need to make a minimum withdrawal based on the account balance of the money in your account. But otherwise, the balance continues to grow until you've withdrawn all of your funds. Now, let's compare a defined contribution to a defined benefit. In the DB plan or defined benefit, you also contribute to your company's plan, but you don't have to decide how it's invested. The board actually manages it for you, and then upon retirement, you receive a set amount each month for your lifetime. This means that you receive what is generally based on the years of your work, the highest salary earned, along with some type of a multiplier that the plan has adopted. Pension funds invest in a prudent way to guarantee that the fund, it's actually a trust, is available indefinitely. They do this by diversifying the portfolio, what you call the different types of savings that you invest in, and have high and low risk investments with value and growth holdings. And since the employer is responsible for the fund, making investment decisions and managing it, they assume all the risk for paying out the money invested. The money is often distributed to the retiree in monthly payments as a lump sum payment or a combination depending on your plan. This is a personal decision and is best made with a fiduciary financial planner who will help you choose what's best for you and your family and, of course, your future goals. A few possible options that are often available include a single life payout, where only the pensionee receives a monthly payment for the rest of their life. A second life payout, which means you or your spouse would receive a monthly payment for the rest of the longer living spouse, and it will be paid out until the second of you passes away. A lump sum payment is an option where you receive a large lump sum with smaller monthly payments. Lump sum payments may dramatically affect your taxes that are owed that year, so be sure and consult a planner before you choose this as an option and know the consequences to prepare for your tax bill. These pension plans are a draw to employees because they can set it and forget it. There's no choice to be made when you're investing. There's almost no investment risk to the employee as the employer takes on the changing market performance hits. Employees can choose to invest in additional plans like your Roth 401k or a 403b or a Roth IRA to draw against without paying taxes on these accounts. A pension may offer, as an example, to pay 1 times the amount of number of years worked times the average of your last 5 years' salary. Investopedia uses the example of 1% times 35 years times $50,000. So 35 times 50,000 is 1,750,000. Then multiply that 1% and you get $17,500 a year for life. If you divide that by 12, you'll get the monthly payments. In this example, you'd receive $1,458 a month. Public pension plans are frequently found for government workers. They often have growing pension funds. The largest pension is the California Public Employees Retirement System, and they offer a 2% multiplier. So in my previous example, those members would make $35,000 a year or $2,916 a month. Another perk is that pensions often have a cost of living escalator included. That means that if inflation goes up, the payments do as well. This is to ensure that what an employee is making keeps up with the rising rates for buying both goods and services. If you were to make $1,000 a month and the interest rates and cost of living rise 2%, without the escalator, it's like you're making $20 less the next year per month. And with that escalator, you're actually making $1,020 a month, the same as the previous year with inflation. Sadly, these plans are not as common as they used to be, and generally they require a fairly long time in that job. So if you don't stay long in one place, this might not be the best for you. But most of us do get what looks like a pension, and that's our Social Security benefit. Although it's not a true pension, it is paid into by your employers and the employees, and you'll see this on your pay stub labeled FICA or FICA, which is Federal Insurance Contributions Act. It does pay out monthly on the salary you've earned while you were working. Some of the amount that you pay is 6.2%, and that goes toward your Social Security tax, while 1.45% goes to Medicare. Your employer matches those exact same amounts for a total of 15.3% of your gross wage or your pre-tax wage for Social Security. Social Security then uses this to fund both Social Security and Medicare and to provide benefits to retirees and disabled children. The great news is that you can receive both a pension payment and your Social Security. Both of these are for life. However, you will be taxed on your Social Security benefits if together your pension and Social Security comes to over $25,000 a year, and that's about $2,083 a month. If pension plans are so great, why don't more people have them? And it's because we rarely stay at our job for 25 to 30 years anymore, and not being able to collect the pension hurts employees. In fact, having a pension locked people into jobs that sometimes they weren't very happy to have. Yet up until the 80s, defined benefit plans were the most popular retirement, and now only 15% of the private sector employees have them. Police, teachers, and fire generally have these plans. And when private companies stopped providing their employees this benefit, it basically moved them into defined contribution plans or your 401k plans. But now employees have to worry about the details of investing their plans. So count yourself lucky if you have a pension plan and enjoy your predictable monthly payments for life. I'd be remiss if I didn't mention a book that I loved about the demise of corporate pension plans called Retirement Heist: How Companies Plunder and Profit from the Nest Eggs of American Workers. It's by Ellen E. Schultz, and it's really a fascinating read. This has been Kathy Pfeffer-Hahn with Finances and Pensions. Please hit subscribe and like if you enjoyed this video. Also click on the bell so you'll be alerted to all new content. Until next time, thanks for watching.